Hello, HSW. This is Dave Rourke. You guys know me as Dave Barron, and I am here tonight to humbly and to gratefully accept an induction into the inaugural class of the HSW Hall of Fame. Wow. I mean, what do you say at a time like this? I'm very honored. I'm not going to go a whole bunch into my career. I feel like a lot of people have heard that before in some form or another. Tonight, I think I really just wanted to talk about how much this honor means to me. And I want to talk about a couple of other people as well. The first person is nothing new. I'm sure anybody who's followed me at all has heard this a couple of times. This honor is dedicated to my son, Jackson Rourke. Most of you know Jackson's situation. He's dealing with some pretty significant medical problems. Here's the thing. A lot of what I do and a lot of the level that I go to at this point in EFED is because of Jackson. Because I see him and I see the way he has fought and I see the way that he could have cut corners and he could have rested and he refused to do that. He had a lung surgery and he came home and he was very stressed out because about his schoolwork. He's very meticulous with making sure that was done. And he came in and he'd had a lung surgery 2 days before. He comes home on a Wednesday. By Thursday, he had 4 days of work done, and he refused to not do it, and he refused to not get it, not get it done, and he kept pushing until it was all finished. And I was just like, God damn. And it's hard to convince yourself to cut a corner when you've got a role model and you've got a hero like that. It's his dad. I'm supposed to be the role model. That's a joke. He's mine. That's all right. That's the way it is. But he is mine. And so when you see that, when it comes to being a therapist, my profession, when it comes to being a father to him and my daughter Scarlett, when it comes to being a husband to my wife Holly, when it comes to EFED, when it comes to anything, reading a book, tying my shoes, no matter what it is, I can't do it half-assed. I have to push it. Good enough is no longer good enough. And that's because of the inspiration of my son. And so he pushes me to a whole different level. And I, I honor him with accepting this and dedicating it to him as I dedicate all achievements that I have for him and for my daughter and for my wife, because they're the reasons I strive to the levels I strive. Without them, that wouldn't be there. The other person that I wanted to talk about is none other than my co-inductee and my partner, Rodney Morris. I've never really gotten a chance too much to say a little bit in a couple of these speeches before, but I've never got to do it in behalf of him going into a Hall of Fame before, which is ridiculous. This is ridiculous that this is the first time Rodney is entering a Hall of Fame. The most underrated man in EFED for performing, for booking, for writing. I mean, there's nothing this guy doesn't do. And it's ironic that he is in the High Society Hall of Fame first, and I'll get to the twist there with that. But this guy is, I mean, I've never seen anybody run a Fed like he did. What he did with Delta, he took Delta from where it was, and most of us remember what it was or what it wasn't, to be honest, and what he made it become. He made it something where so many talents came out of. And several of them are the ones that bestowed this honor on Rodney here and now. It was just amazing what he did. And to me, it's just criminal how little, attention and how little notice that he has gotten for that, because he's one of the greats here, and he's great in front. Multiple characters, can switch gears at any point in time, consistently works constantly. And I know for a fact when he's running GPW now, and he puts so much time and energy, not to making sure it's quality, which he does, but also to making sure it's fair. to making sure it's a meritocracy, to making sure it's where guys know that they can put hard work into and continue to do that, and they will see it pay off. Because, that means a lot. And the one thing I could say, and I'll say this on behalf of me and Rodney, to anybody out there, don't ever let, and this is not just for EFED, this is for life. Don't ever let anybody tell you you don't deserve the dream you want. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're at a ceiling. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you can't push things higher, that you can't be more. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're put in this spot, that's it. You can't go, whether they're doing it nicely or whether they're trying to gaslight you or whether they're just flat out telling you you ain't good enough. Don't ever believe that. Keep pushing until you get where you know you can be. And me and Rodney both did that in life and in EFED, and I feel honored that is being noticed here today, and I feel really so honored to go in with my brother Rodney Morris, because I was talking about his attributes in EFED. As a person, I don't know if I met a better guy. I don't know if there is a better guy. I don't know if there is somebody who holds more of the values that people do and really truly believes in them. I mean, we all want to in concept, but sometimes it's hard to put them into practice. I know I struggle to do it in practice. In theory, oh hell, I'm a saint. In practice, I fuck up all the time. And I've never seen anybody have as good of a track record with it as Rodney. And it's amazing. He is exactly who you will talk to and you walk away from him and think, hey, he's a nice guy. Yeah, he is. And that's not always easy to be, especially in EFED. And everybody's going to back me up on that one. This is not an easy place to be a nice guy. And Rodney managed to be a nice guy and to be one of the best to have ever done this. And he is amazing on so many different, Rodney does shit I can't do. I can get in front of a camera and I can talk. Rodney can write a match till Kingdom Come. Rodney can run an organization. Rodney can book a card. Rodney can do everything at a level that I don't think anybody can do, all wrapped up into it. And it is my just distinct honor to be sharing this with him tonight, and I cannot thank the guys at HSW, Conrad, Killian. It really means a lot to me to see you guys bestow this. And I was mentioning the irony, when you guys started out, Rodney was running the organization Delta that you were in, and I think that says so much that we see people that, he gave a break to take it, do what you guys were going to do, because you were going to break through no matter what. But, Rodney, I feel like gave you guys a great platform. He recognized talent. And to me, it is so appropriate and it's so just that you guys are the ones bestowing this honor upon him. And it feels like everything has come full circle. And to be able to go into this Hall of Fame in this first class with the tremendous talent. And you're going into an organization like HSW, what this stands for. This stands for meritocracy. This stands for having fun. This stands for guys working hard and getting recognized for it. And it stands about what this game was always meant to be. And I am honored beyond words to be going in with my brother and to be a member of this team that means more to me than any singles legacy I have. So I thank you from the very bottom of my heart.